This week, Governor Tim Walz announced that restrictions on some businesses in Minnesota will continue into the new year. Restaurants, bars, and breweries will remain closed for indoor service until January 11th. However, outdoor service is being allowed at 50% capacity or 100 people max. Gyms and fitness studios are being allowed to reopen starting this weekend at 25% capacity or 100 people max, with mandatory masks and 12 feet social distancing. Fitness classes won't be allowed until January 4th. Outdoor activities are permitted at 25% capacity or 100 people max. And as far as small social gatherings, no more than 2 families are permitted indoors with a max of 10 people. Outdoors, the max grows to 3 households and 15 people.
Our test positivity rates was 11.6% today still. It should be under 5 before we can start breathing a sigh of relief. And our deaths were at 92. But you brought the curve down. You made the sacrifices necessary. Space is starting to open up, and that sunshine I told you about is here. The COVID vaccines are here, and more are on the way.
Following his presentation Wednesday afternoon, the governor signed a $216 million relief package into law approved by the legislature earlier this week. It provides support for small businesses and workers impacted by the pandemic. The governor also announced this week that every elementary school in the state can choose in-person learning starting January 18th, as long as certain guidelines are followed. Up until they switched to full distance learning the end of November, elementary students in the Anoka School District had been going to in-person classes 2 days a week since the start of the school year. On January 19th, kindergarten, first, and second graders will return to full-time in-person learning, with grades 3, 4, and 5 following on February 1st. The district says middle and high school students will remain in distance learning and return to in-person learning as conditions allow. Also this week, the governor announced that practices for both youth and adult sports can start up again on January 4th. Winter sports at the high school level include basketball, hockey, wrestling, gymnastics, Nordic and alpine skiing, as well as boys swimming and diving. The Minnesota State High School League mandates 10 days of practice for most sports, so the earliest games could begin is January 14th.